Darkseer lane.
True.
You know, through farming with Iron Shell. That was with what?
People fighting for a top rune. 4 from
rune,
Gaming Gladiators. Could be good
and
for them.
in comes Eki and Stormstormer, but there's Tiny. First point of contact. The good flame break pushes them back, but the shards trap Stormstormer inside, and Gaming Gladiators just surround this Tiny. 4 members on him, while Eki and Seneko stuck around to get some damage back. Blood grenades galore.
Yeah, he got one. The other got sent to base quickly. That is so stupid.
That's a problem. Now Zibe's still being run down here by the Frost Shield Lifestealer, while Eki battled on by Quinn and Celery. This Batrider trying to slip away from the Magnetize as the Avalanche toss clears out Quinn.
Well, they spent their big ultis, so now having cooldown, Avulus are the ones being a bit more aggressive. Still looking to fight though.
I mean, Stormstormer, was he the one that caught the Tusk, or was Tofu the one that's going to turn around and kill Stormstormer? Because this Tiny being eaten up by a Lifestealer. And on the right-hand side, though. Ace is found, though, by Seneko. Eki's going to get the lasso down on the Tusk as well. Dragged into the Blood Right. Tofu, Fairy Fire, Infest saves him. Buys some time for the Quinn Magnetize to come in. Eki and Smiling Knight, the wall is dropped. Maybe a turnaround play here, but there's Infest. Watson keeps Tofu alive for a little bit longer until he dies, while Quinn is dropping so very low. A few more hits from these illusions.
On the Darkseer, so he's looking to fight.
Man, it's just a flurry of items, and another move of aggression here from Stormstormer onto Quinn. Lasso on Lifestealer as well. Avulus in position, but Celery with a turn. Wall dropped onto Watson. And Celery here with Eki stepping forward, but no more control. Ace is going to dive back over them to protect the Lich with a Supernova placed, and the Chain Frost still bouncing. The Batrider dies for it, and a 1-for-1 trade as they jump the Ace Phoenix again. Toss into Avalanche, but the Snowball save is there. The blink from Tofu is revealed. Smiling Knight punched, held back during his BKB, but he walked through the wall, protecting himself while these shards block Stormstormer and Zibe inside. Another toss around, kills off Ace. Disruption there buys some time, but Seneko's going to die eventually regardless. Gaming Gladiators are coming from the east, not from the west. And the smoke's breaking there with Quinn rolling in. Aggressive, vision-breaking move. The Walrus Punch jump. They find the Batrider, but he's not dead yet. Eki's going to get away. Nullifier turn now on the Shadow Demon, who self-disrupts. Bloodseeker sent skywards and chasing Tusk while Watson's trying to get back on a target. Quinn will help out with a BKB up, and the Sunray damage. Smiling Knight now has to BKB as the Magnetize, another punch comes in. Great chain stuns and movement from Tofu, bouncing from target to target, and Gaming Gladiators get 2 massive Gladiators bring down the mid lane of Rax after that big team fight victory. Get the prize they came for, but a vacuum lasso play. Zippe grabs the Phoenix, Eki drags him in, but the Supernova outer refresher turns this right back around, and Darkseer, down he goes. Wait a second, the save disruption, and now Avulus fighting back around their tier 4s. Watson's going to get forced back. They lose the Darkseer Shore as Eki, Flame Break, damage onto Tofu, nearly finishing off the Tusk, while the Lifestealer infests into Smiling Knight, and Stormstormer Magnetized, still trying to find a way into this one.
Still chasing.
Avulus slow to a crawl, having difficulties chasing. A buyback out of this Darkseer as Eki steps forward, but now there's a Sinister Gaze, another dive forward, another disruption to buy time, a toss forward in the vacuum wall, and Quinn in trouble, Smiling Knight gets the kill, and Watson, what can he do? He's trying to find some way out of here, turning, forced up to high ground, drifting around, while Ace TP's out, the Phoenix is bailing, and Watson's being left alone here. Stormstorm will come back in. The Infest into Batrider. Where's Eki going?
Or not?
Into the grave? No, the disruption save. And Watson jumps out, kills off Eki now. But the Blood Right and Smiling Knight able to dish out the damage, but they've got no stuns to go through them. So Quinn TP's top and is coming through gate to be faster. And the Phoenix dives in, scouts them. Roshan nearly dead, so Tofu snowballs in. Aegis grabbed by Smiling Knight, but he's going to die for it immediately. Aegis reclaimed back up, and this is a 4v1, which Avulus have to fight around. They've got to come in with a vacuum wall to try and save Smiling Knight, who BKB's up. Magnetize though, and a roll back in. Zibe's in trouble with his Chain Frost bouncing. Eki drops low as well. Smiling Knight and Zibe dead. Supernova placed on the ground. And the chase on the left side from Watson and the boys get onto Stormstormer's Tiny, who tries to TP home. And he stuns. They've got the Enchant Remnant to turn him to stone. The Tiny man turned into a statue. Carved and cracked. Now he's gravel, and Seneko, he's going to be another dish on the menu. A couple of racks ahead, and Avulus on their last legs. They'll lasso this Lifestealer back in towards Bloodseeker. He infests straight into Smiling Knight as he heads towards Fountain, but he jumps out, Watson, turns back onto the buildings. While Ace here, he's got a refresh Supernova, but the vacuum back in towards the Tiny burst. The Snowball save refreshes up for the Phoenix, so he can Supernova right next to the Fountain if he wants to. The Magnetize going. Tiny comes back in, looks at Ace, but the Supernova's there. Sunray not going to top up Tofu, but the Sinister Gaze, Chain Frost bouncing. Eki and Stormstormer in serious trouble. The Blood Right's going to try and what? Zone them out, stance up this ace.
Chain
He's got
Frost?
Lotus Orb. He gets away from it, and the Chain Frost kept on bouncing, killing off the Bloodseeker. Storm is dead as well. 3 gone, and GAIMIN GLADIATORs have forced the GG out of Avulus here in game 1.
Nice desperate attempt there with the final fight. It wasn't good. Morphling is decent, so we'll see if he goes for it. Either way, the shard is Tofu. Sees Eki moving in. Could be a good target to go on Lion. He's caught out.
Yeah, stuck in between this Ench and Morphling, but a 2-man Boundless Strike and a big damage out of Stormstormer gets the kill. Eki is traded out as now they chase onto Quinn. Tide and Ember looking at the Queen of Pain with another hit. They'll find the takedown, but Smiling Knight has also died in a big rune fight. 2 for 2? No, 3 for 2.
A little bit too late.
Stormstormer with another big kill on Quinn, while Watson, he's moved in here. Want to defend this bottom tier 2. Watson's Morphling, though, just dying. Ravage out of Zibe now, right onto Ace's Doom. Celery in trouble, trying to escape. Turns into Decrep mode. Seneko not going to die to the Impetus shot. Life draining up now, forced to Doom the Pugner. Okay, Seneko's going to die to almost Mud Golems, but actually to Ace, while the Enchantress is being chased down, blocked off by Zibe, and a double kill for Tide as GAIMIN GLADIATORs...
Trader.
Can you find him? Stun up high ground.
He's
He's cancelled the Twin Gate play. They scanned it so they knew.
Yeah.
And now into their Hex, and the Monkey King, who already had Jingu up. Quinn has blinked in here to try and zap down the Lion, but he gets turned on swiftly. Blink off cooldown in a second. So we'll be able to get some distance after a Sonic Wave pushback. Dodges the stun, blinks and kills Eki. Quinn finally get to show off what this hero's made of, as the Monkey King and the Pugner still lurking around this
Tide is near.
Roshan pit area, and Tied with a Ravage, he is here. Clips onto Quinn, the damage should come in, the anchor already placed on him. They doom up the Monkey though, and a turnaround from GAIMIN GLADIATORS is going to slay Smiling Knight. Watson now arrives, the Slight Chains on the Batrider from Ember, comes in to kill off Tofu, but GAIMIN GLADIATORS is standing pretty strong with his Morphling and Doom. Ember, Tide, Vlad, and a ton of spells still to be thrown out here. They've got Dead in the Water ready in a moment. But it looks like the Ember Spirit's left this Tide to die as Zibe maybe he can get a bonus kill out of this.
He wants to kill
before he falls. He's pretty damn tanky. He's taken a while for Watson to kill him because the Anchor Smash just keeps on going. They tip Zibe, who does get a kill before falling.
I mean, does he
Ace and
fall?
Watson have got to give him everything they've got. There's a Pugner here. Where does Seneko come from? He's just got the life train to top Zibe back
wants
up.
more
And he might
kills?
actually turn and kill off Ace.
Ember
Phase
behind?
two's ready. I can't quite chase him, but you're right, the Ember from behind on the Morphling. Storm's come in. Now Senego can connect with him, and the Monkey King, he's arrived again. Leaps over from the treetops
That's
down
an
on the
enormous wave. If they take the fight here, bottom's going to push in. Actually, Quinn gets jumped.
Yeah, stuns Hex and the Bound strike into the Ravage as they find the Queen of Pain and blow up Quinn. Buybacks available, but Seneko's grabbed a double kill now. Tofu down, Quinn buys back, Morphling in the middle of the Wukongs, BKB'd up and trying to kill off Eki. Chasing the Lion down with some hits and crits, they've got the job done with a sleight of fist. Watson turned into Ember and took out Lion, while in the back of the fight, Seneko's drifting away from Queen of Pain, who throws the Sonic Wave on the Smiling Knight. He's facing up against the Ace Doom, as Zibe and Smiling Knight trying to retreat to the trees. These Impetus shots raining in, clears out the Tide Hunter, but Watson's turned on. Stormer and Smiling Knight have got the takedown on the big man.
Oh, Storm with a catch.
And a 2-man chains. Lassoed up though. Ember Spirit decrypt saved and Sleight of Fist to Remnant away. He's all right, and this Lion has got another catch. A stun on the Batrider as Tofu's escaping, and Quinn dies to the Nether Ward. Zapped and killed by Seneko, who's dominating.
Oh, stun lands and you get caught out.
I mean, Quinn's buyback on cooldown. Enchantress, no money for buyback here.
The first stun is
Tier
landed.
4's glyphed up, but the stuns on this Morphling, the Ravage to make sure that he's dead. 80 seconds, no Watson, and that's got to be it now. Ace in the midst of it all. Forced back to Fountain while the Tier 4 dies and the throne's exposed. Avulus on the verge now, as Eki will make another jump onto the Enchantress. Accelerate.
Easy push.
A tanky Enchantress here, going to try and fight back, but the throne is just completely focused down, and with no glyph, Stormstormer and Smiling Knight will pummel it down, crumble the building, and the Ancient falls.
Did they like Pugna? we saw Falcons really spamming
In
that
the future.
Ooh, CM pretty deep.
Trouble. Eki is going to find First Blood on Celery. And the full stack. Eki still finds him. Dragon Tail stun though, stops the lasso immediately.
He gets stunned by the ogre?
Tiny. He's coming in with his avalanche tossed down, and Watson is dead with the help of the ogres. Now, Eki and Stormstorm are on the run back. Ace will come in, but the decrypt save. Seneko keeps Eki alive and allows the Batrider to salve and clarity for a potential turnaround play. around Zibe, who has Black Hole ready for another Avalanche toss. What, Bat Rider?
Tossed him away from the Midnight, or the Malefice. There we go.
It's onto Ace, yeah. They didn't toss it onto the Enigma, which was what I was expecting. So Ace is going to count his lucky stars here that he's not dead. But Eki is going to go back in again. Doom is ready. Arrow thrown, but that misses. Eki falls to Tofu and Quinn. As Stormstormer jumps back in, Deafening Blast pushes him around as the toss lands. Tofu and Quinn still able, wise here, to not go super far on his own. He's kind of waiting, holding the line.
Doom is out.
Getting doomed up. And Zibe and Smiling Knight, they're here with Midnight Pulse and the turnaround play. And Tiny, he's dropping low, but they need the finishing touches to come in while Ace's Doom is being focused down. GAIMIN Gladiators, they get the big kill on the Tiny, but now they've got to get the hell out of here. And a Black Hole catches the Invoker. So Quinn is going to get pummeled by Smiling Knight, giving the Bristle a double kill. Into Dire Vision, though. Scary times for GAIMIN here. Ace has met the Smiling Knight. Bristle back dodges Tornado. The cool sprays are coming. Watson walks up the high ground trying to fight into this Bristle, but the decrypt save buys a bit of time. Taneko on the run, but he's cleared out by Watson. Dragonite, Shiny, Golden Griffin onto Zibe now as well. And Enigma about to fall, but on the right-hand side, the Sunstrike onto Bristleback. Smiling Knight still alive. Survives and gets a double kill. Both supports' lives claimed, and this Invoker stuck on the low ground between the Bat and the Bristle. Down he goes.
And that's a buyback Invoker. Dead for 70 seconds now. Ultra kill for...
That was a scary moment there for Quinn as he walked past that Observer Ward. Stormstormer decrypt for now, but on an Ice Wall. And doomed up as they lasso Ace. Drag him back into Smiling Knight. It's going to be Stormstormer Tiny for the Ace Doom, but this Bristleback is on Quinn. The damage just keeps on coming.
Still alive?
There's a Frostbite, but he turns and Quill sprays him down. No Invoker or Doom for 45 seconds, and this is Avulus charging into the base. Past tier 3s, going for kills. Dragonite in trouble. Here come the Quills. Smiling Knight and the Black Hole from Zibe. That catches the two supports in a fountain. They are farming in the well. GG called. Avulus down. GAIMIN Gladiators drop them out with the qualifiers in a 2-1 victory.
Avulus just looking in form, just like we expect from them in the qualifiers. They are the qualifier